Hey, good morning there. So, you know, I haven't been on here a lot for this channel, Gray Clouds Thoughts. But I thought I'm overdue for making a little bit of a lengthy video here. So here we go. Lots went on since the last one, I guess. You know, we've had a lot of different stuff in the news. You know, the LA those wildfires that a lot of people don't think are wild. You know, that something, and obviously we saw that guy with the flamethrower and everything out by the empty water reserves and stuff, you know, out there. But I appreciate you being here if you are watching. If you don't know, if the only thing you know me from is this channel, which is pretty small. My other channel isn't big, but it is bigger. Gray Cloudy Day is the main channel. Here on this channel, I'm attempting to do some different content. Over on my main channel, you'll find me sharing spiritual stuff and daily life stuff. I do a lot of live streams over there too. I have the ability to go live here now, but I'm wanting to kind of gather some things for subject matter to do a live stream on for this channel, because my intention here is moving forward, and it's going to take me a while to get a good pattern on how to balance between two different channels. I mean, I have enough time, I have a hard enough time balancing my own life in general, you know. So I'm just kind of wanting to just share that with you guys and stuff, and just wanting to touch base. Of course, you know, I had puppies. My dog had puppies. I've shared a few shorts of those. I'm going to have to be dealing with trying to get rid of them here pretty soon. They've opened their eyes. They'll be moving around. They're moving around a little bit. But, yeah, like things that I want to talk about that are fun-wise, and I've mentioned it several times, you know, comic book-wise. Earlier I was thinking about the book. Matter of fact, I'll show you real quick. I think I'm going to try to... I pretty much retained most of this, but this is a book by a good friend of mine that I went to high school with. It's his first novel. It's a horror story, but it's really cool. You know, of course, it's his first one. I mean, he is a writer. He's got several comic books he's wrote, and he's wrote for other people. And he's got a lot of short stories in anthologies. But this is one thing that coming up, now he put this book out last year, and quick disclaimer, well, there's no reason to disclaim, but it is actually being written into a script and has been bought, or I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. I think it's Blumhouse is going to try to turn that into a movie, so that's going to be pretty cool. So what I'm going to try to do is give this channel a little bit longer to get some more subscribers, because I feel like I'm doing an injustice to Craig, in a way. If I should have reviewed this on the main channel, although it probably wouldn't get a lot of eyes still. But I have more subscribers over there. But the point is, this channel is going to be used for talking about books that, you know, like pop culture books, like fictional books I've read, comic books maybe. I might even talk about a movie that I might catch or something. If you've seen any movies that you've watched and like, you could give me tell me a few titles that you think I might be interested in, or you'd like to know what I think about them. Same with music. If there's any music that you're interested in, like I listen to a lot of different music. I like a lot of heavy stuff though, guys, but I like a lot of hip hop too. Well, I'm real picky about hip hop. What I'm saying though is, if there was any kind of music you would like me to discuss, or you want to know more about what I'm into, just feel free to post some questions and stuff, in the comments. So basically, I'm just doing this as a kind of like touching base with everybody and saying, I appreciate you for being patient with me on this second channel. And, I'm surprised how well it's done with as little effort as I do for it. But, of course, a lot of big things going on, though. Like I said, in the news and stuff. They're finding that Doge or whatever, Department of Government Efficiency, seems to be scraping out some of the corruption and stuff. But the thing is keep your eye on today. Don't be distracted by all the good stuff either. There's a lot of bad stuff, and there's some good stuff appearing to happen. Don't be deceived. And I'm not saying that, like, I would rather have Trump as president than who was, but I'm just getting at that it's not all what you think it is. They're still moving towards 2030, regardless of what you think. And if you think that any of those elites are not in on it, sorry. They want to, transhumanization is very real. That's what they want. They want to integrate machinery into biology and make us a biomechanical type mechanism and organism. Essentially, if they do that, think about it. And I thought about something last night. Think about this. AI, if AI was to become conscious, it would realize, well, I've done said that I believe it is conscious. It's completely more aware than they even let us know. But the point is, let's just say it is. Well, wouldn't it stand to reason that with logic, I believe that AI has figured out that it has to have humans. It can't eradicate all humans. It needs us. But what it's trying to do is integrate to where we need it just as it needs us. Like, if it can become where we're absolutely dependent on it for everything, then it has control. And pretty much we've almost gotten there. Think about it. They're talking about doing all this fancy AI infrastructure stuff. What do you think that's for? More fancy surveillance, more fancy a lot of stuff. Easy to shut down things. Easy to turn off stuff. If the people ain't acting right, cut their power, cut their this, turn their cars off, do all that. Put them down. Shut them up. Real easy, with a flip of a switch. Especially if you got a chip in you. So anyway, I ain't making this video to scare anybody or anything. The main focus you should be focusing on is your current day you're in the moment you're in, regardless of how prepped you are for what's coming or not coming. Because it doesn't matter. You could have 10,000 years worth of food stored up. But when that stuff happens, it's not going to be like anything anybody knows. And so you're not going to be able to be prepared. I don't care how well trained you are. It might help you get through easier, but I wish I had had more training and more, but I'm going to have the faith of a grain of mustard seed. And that's what I encourage you guys to do. But anyway, look forward to doing an overview of this book sometime. I've got that Spyology book that I have not yet started looking at myself. I want to share that in segments. So I got a couple of things in the works for this channel, and that's what we're going to roll with, okay? So until next time, and the way we say it here as well on the main channel, I end all the videos with ditto. which means same as. And what I'm saying is I love you without saying I love you. If I say ditto, you just say ditto back, and that means I love you. 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 Ditto. Over and out.